Welcome to the BlackBoiFly podcast with your boy Boo Boo. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Also, catch this on Spotify at the BlackBoiFly podcast. Make sure you share, and I hope you enjoy. Welcome back to the BlackBoiFly podcast. What's good with y'all, man? Boy, hope y'all are actually enjoying y'all day, man, because I am. I'm vibing out, trying to get this podcast up and going. So, shout out to y'all, good people, because if it ain't for y'all, man, shoot, I'll probably be podcasting for myself, for my own therapy. This right here is therapy for me, so this is what I do. But I appreciate every last one of y'all that are supporting the podcast, man. This is not the easiest thing in the world, but we do it for y'all. We do it for our peoples. Shout out the podcast community. Shout out the local artists. All y'all, man, shoot. Y'all stay on the grind out here, man. Because in the midst of all the negativity, we got to strive through this negativity and show that the city of Kinston has talent for real. So, boy, we got a very, 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 very newsworthy episode. Yes, I'm gonna get on my regular with the wrestling and in the sports, but I want to jump on this very, very, very serious topic to start the podcast. Couple of days ago, Migos member Takeoff was killed in Houston, Texas. Another hip hop death. Now, I can't put it on the music this time because, yeah, the Migos was more of the flashy group, anything like that. And Takeoff was basically the prime example of what the Migos represented. And Takeoff was the low-key chill member of the Migos. And in Houston, while playing a crazy game of dice, I don't know what happened, altercation happened, shots fired, and Takeoff was the innocent bystander, trying to defuse the situation, and gets hit by a stray bullet. Man, it is crazy and a dangerous job to be a rapper in general, especially when you either the flashy one or the drill rapper. Nowadays it look like you're not even guaranteed to see 20, not guaranteed 30, 40, 50, not guaranteed to see that. So, and most of the time it's us brothers, man. It's us brothers, black men. We are good with that, man. We're good for that. We sit here and we talk about how we gonna handle our ops, what we gonna do to them, and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, we're still unaliving our own kind. I support the Black Lives Matter movement to the fullest, not heavy, because it's some Black Lives Matter people that I feel like they doing it for monetary gain, which is sadly pathetic. But at the same time, we talk about the black community. But the black community is the most divided community of this nation. We're the most divided community. Yes, it's ton of us. It's tons of us that will stick together. But it's that select few that want to go out and they have their own opinions and anything like that. And just to, yes, we have the right to agree to disagree on certain topics and everything like that. But when it comes to the betterment of our people, we are the most divided. You see it with the Kanye West situation. And we got to do better. We have to do better, especially with handling our young brothers. Takeoff was 28 years old. 28. Two from 30. I'm 31. For somebody not to enjoy their 30s or not get the chance to enjoy their 30s is not good. Because at the end of the day, we want families. We want to live a long life. And nowadays, these young cats, nowadays, they're not thinking like that. They're thinking, if they're going to take me out, they're going to take me out. And I'm going to do it for X, Y, and Z. It's not good, man. So we gotta stick together. Don't tear them down. Don't make them feel like they ain't worth a damn or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, these people, these young men, they might not have that type of guidance. They might have got the only guidance they got was from the streets, and they understand that type of code. So, man, we got to keep our brothers encouraged, man. We got to keep our brothers encouraged. At the end of the day, it is not a hard job to keep these brothers encouraged. Keep these brothers out of the system. That's what these the bigots and the supremacists and the people that see the negative in the blacks. What we give them a reason to give them than to do the most asinine type stuff. So we got to do better, man. We do. We got to do better because at the end of the day, whether we want to admit to it or not, these people that feel like they're being proven right, they get proven right every time, and they're laughing right in our faces. Black people, we got to do better, baby. Point blank, period. It's sad to see another young rapper just lost PNB Rock. What? Damn near 2 months ago. He was 30. He was 30. He didn't get a chance to see 31. But it's a damn shame to see this on the news daily. Another rapper, hip hop artist loses their life to gun violence. I want to say November has been the toughest month to be a rapper. Toughest month to be a rapper. I want to say we lost Mo3, Young Dolph. I can't think of anybody else. But November has been a rough few years to be a rapper. But we got to keep our rappers encouraged, man. I seen on Twitter they're trying to make a difference with with what type of material that these rappers are dishing out, and I'm here for it, man. Like I'm more on the lyrical side, and I like when an artist is conveying a message in the songs. Um, your Kendrick Lamar's, your J. Cole's, um, even your Zero, regardless of what y'all might feel about Zero and his brutally honest talk, listen to some of his more serious music. We the People, anything like that. Y'all go into his discography and y'all see what I'm talking about. Um, who else? Simba out there. If y'all have not seen the Funk Flex freestyle by Simba, I'm gonna need for y'all to jump on YouTube. For real. He spit some real balls. And he was cut deep. And it was some reality points, man. For real, man. It's real. Um, I'm telling you, like, we got to get back to enjoying the music, man. We can't be out here conveying our music to 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 negatively influence these people. To say, oh, this is what this is the material I'm gonna put out to take my ops out. It's sad to see, man. It is sad to see. But Takeoff was more of the cool, calm, collective member, man. And just for him to lose his life by a stray bullet during a dice game, man, it ain't that much I can say, man. But us black men, we got to do better with mending fences with our own, bro. We got to. It ain't no huge feud in the world that's gonna get you to live a better life when you got that thought in your mind that you taking somebody else's. And whether you want to believe God or not, God is watching it. So whether y'all want to believe it or not, He watching. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. We got to do better. This goes for my city too, cause I hear about it a whole lot. Put these damn guns away. I am a veteran of the United States Army, and I carried my M16 9 months straight. Couldn't leave my side. How many times you think I fired that thing? Not too many. Unless I had to, protect myself, which was rare. We gotta do better with handling how we handle these guns, and why are we getting hold of these crazy ass weapons that don't even need to be acquired by anybody that does not have experience in shooting. You got these young cats carrying the AK-47s and all these other machine gun weapons. They ain't shot one in a day in their life until they have to go take somebody out. And you don't know how to handle that. To be real, I hear Rugers and AK-47s and and carrying a pistol with a dick on it. Come on, dog. Come on. Let's be real. You gotta stop this killing shit. Got to. Whose game is it? Especially when the person you shot is possibly dead or their life ain't the same anymore, and you get locked up for it. Whose game is it? Can't say, oh yeah, I'm getting it for stripes. Yeah, you're getting it for stripes, but shoot, your life in jeopardy just for that. So y'all think about that. Okay, let's get back to the fun stuff. Cowboy Nation. Cowboy Nation. Do you believe in Dak now? Do you believe in Dak now? Past couple of games, Dak Prescott has been looking good against the Chicago Bears and put off almost 50 points. Yeah, shout out to Justin Fields, man. Justin Fields, he a dog, man. He is a dog. Cause man, after being down halftime, by a bunch, he didn't stop fighting. He did not stop fighting. He didn't stop throwing. He didn't stop running. Well, shout out to Justin Fields. But Cowboys come out on the winning end of a score of 49-29 to the Chicago Bears. What y'all got to say now? I know y'all gonna say, "Oh well, we didn't play nobody," but the Chicago Bears won their last two games, so y'all really can't say Chicago ain't played nobody. Chicago ain't no good team. I mean, shoot, any given Sunday, because I don't want to hear, because at the end of the day, if we would have lost to Chicago, if we would have lost to the Bears, we wouldn't have heard the last of it. We would have not heard the last of it. Y'all Cowboy haters, y'all sicken me, man. Y'all sicken me. And I did that post on Facebook for a reason. I did that post on Facebook for a reason. Just to lure them Cowboy haters in the comment on my stuff. To see, y'all just can't live. Y'all can't live with the cat. Y'all live in the Cowboys in y'all head rent free. The Cowboys are in y'all head rent free, and y'all cannot get them out your head. It's fun to see, man. Yeah, I'm just gonna talk about the Cowboys. Now we on bye week. Now we on a bye week this week coming up. I wonder what y'all got to say about the Cowboys now. I bet y'all gonna say, "Oh well, how y'all lose on a bye week?" Or some stupid, childish crap. I don't know. Y'all just can't. And it's crazy to see that these Cowboy haters is just the most. They call us delusional. Y'all more delusional than we are. Y'all are crazy. Y'all a trip. Um, but I digress. I'm gonna say it. The Philadelphia Eagles is still undefeated. The Philadelphia Eagles is still undefeated. Yeah. I wanted them to lose so bad, but they still undefeated. Damn it. I want them to lose so bad because all I hear Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. God, shut up. Shut up. I don't want to hear that. Y'all fan base is worse than us. Y'all talk about the Cowboy fan base. The Philadelphia Eagles do not give a single damn. Y'all just let them slide by. Y'all want to get jumped down the Cowboys. Y'all sicken me, man. Y'all sicken me so bad. But the Eagles are still undefeated. And I got to talk about this too. I watched the last few moments of the Carolina Panthers game, and I was disappointed. DJ Moore, what in the hell were you thinking? DJ Moore, what in the hell were you thinking? This was crunch time. Crunch time. And you take your helmet off on the field when you knew you were going to get a penalty to set your kicker up for a longer field goal, for an extra point. And he missed two field goals back to back, an extra point and a regular field goal, in within regular field extra point range. First one was further back. The second one was right in regular field goal range after a touchdown for an extra point. He missed both of them. Yeah, the kicker sucks. He sucks. I put that on Facebook. The kicker sucks. But DJ Moore, this is on you, nigga. How? Bruh, how? How do you do the most boneheaded move to cost your team a win? That was a boneheaded move. Boneheaded as hell. Y'all just got a good win against Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and y'all just make yourself just look just pathetic. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. That was just a sad. That's a sad way to go out. That's a sad way out to say the sad. Man, PJ Walker had a nice, a nice little Hail Mary that the DJ Moore. I said, yo, they gonna win. They about to win this game. And then DJ does that. I said, damn. Damn. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh my God. But man, the Panthers just they had me rolling. They had me rolling. I'm like, what in the world? What was he thinking? That was not even cool at all. That wasn't cool at all. I said, damn. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way at all. So let's get back. Let's get into some other scores. Um, the Baltimore Ravens beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers again. Tom Brady. Remember what I said? It's time to retire, nigga. 27-22, Baltimore over Tampa Bay. 21-17, Denver over Jacksonville. Like I said, in the epic game. 37-34, Atlanta over Carolina. 31-27, Miami over Detroit. Minnesota over Arizona. 34-26. The Saints murdered the Raiders. I was so upset because Devontae Adams is on my fantasy team. We 5-3. We are 5-3. My fantasy team is 5-3 because Devontae Adams did not show up. I mean, New Orleans beat Vegas 24-0. 24-0. 24-0. I said, good God. My man. Yeah. New Orleans beat the New York Jets 22-17. And the damn Eagles beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 35-13. I ain't wonder one. I really didn't even want to say that because I'm so sick of the Eagles. But shout out to the Eagles. They still undefeated. More power to them. I just hope they stay like that. Keep that same energy. Like I said, Cowboys on the bye week, so we can kind of sit back and enjoy. We can sit back and enjoy the view. I know y'all might still find a way to talk about the Cowboys during the bye week. Y'all just can't help y'allself. Y'all can't help y'allself. It's all right. It is all right. It is all right. I'm gonna let y'all talk. I'm gonna just say, hey, we on a bye week. What y'all talking about us for? Come on, dog. A little bit of NBA action. I watched the tonight. I watched technically last night. I watched the Cleveland Cavaliers and my Boston Celtics. The Cavaliers beat the Celtics by 1. Shout out to Donovan Mitchell. Shout out Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, JB and JT did their thing, of course, for my Celtics. And they're 4-3. They're 4-3. They've been on a slight little hiccup, but they're gonna bounce back. I believe it. But Cavaliers is 6-1. Donovan Mitchell is a difference maker. When I was like, man, Donovan Mitchell was a steal for the Cavs. To be honest, it was a big steal for draft picks. I was like, dang. But Donovan Mitchell, man, he a bad boy. He is a bad boy. If, and having Darius Garland back is a difference maker for the Cavs because you got another 20 plus game scorer ready to just go out there and do his thing. I think he had double digit assists too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 12 assists. Yeah, 29 points and 12 assists. I said, man, Darius Garland is now Donovan Mitchell is definitely the difference maker. He had 25, but Darius Garland, he he's Cleveland's little star. So yeah, y'all better watch out for Cleveland. Y'all watch out for Cleveland because them Cavaliers coming without LeBron. Who can say that? Who can say that? I'm also caught the Memphis and Portland game. You know, Memphis beat a very, very game Portland team. A very game Portland team. Um, they've been doing good without Damian Lillard, but you know, they came up short against a game Ja Morant. And the Memphis Grizzlies. Desmond Bain. That boy a pure shooter. He is a pure shooter. Ain't nobody touching him with that shooting game if your name ain't Steph Curry or Klay Thompson. And if your name ain't Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, or Damian Lillard, Desmond Bain is lethal on that three. So the Lakers finally won. The Lakers finally won. They won 2 games back to back. Back to back. They just beat the Pelicans 120, 117. Yeah, I'll talk a lot about Westbrook and AD and LeBron. Lonnie Walker, that was a solid pickup. That was a solid pickup. Lonnie Walker, he's been proving himself. He ain't the best shooter, but he can get to the rim. And he gets there with zero abandonment. Zero. So, man, the Lakers they're looking all right. They got 2 wins back to back. So, yeah. The Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets. I don't know what's gonna happen with Brooklyn, man. Now, Brooklyn just fired Steve Nash yesterday. The Nets looking like a real dumpster fire right now. The Lakers, they can kind of adjust. I don't know about Brooklyn. Unless they can bring in a coach that can fix these little attitudes and these egos. I don't know, man. I don't know. That Brooklyn got egos. I was like, man, I didn't think they had egos like that. I really didn't. I didn't think they had egos like that at all. I knew they was, they can be a little emotional and stuff like that. KD and Kyrie and Ben Simmons, but damn. And then Ben Simmons, he was missing multiple games with knee soreness. Sad to say, the Ben Simmons experiment is not working. The Ben Simmons experiment is not working at all. That ain't working. They need to find something else because Ben Simmons ain't it. I don't know what's going on with him. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know what's going on in his mental state. But Ben Simmons ain't it. Not for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving. Focus on just focus on what you got going on. Just focus on playing basketball and focusing on your team because your team needs you more than all these other ventures. I get you. You got a mind of your own, and I get that you're trying to stand up for what you believe in. But your team is playing like trash right now. And you ain't trying to you ready to get into it with reporters and interviewers and stuff like that. Focus on you playing basketball, man. Ben Simmons, get back to playing basketball. Because you ain't playing like a basketball player. You playing like one of them scrubs out there in the street. KD, start being a leader, man. Start being a leader. You got all these egos. And you just, well, I can't do nothing about it. They gonna do what they wanna do. Come on, KD. Come on, KD. Come on, KD. Come on, dog. For real. This your team, dog. This is your team. And now your coach gone. Your coach gone. Now y'all gotta go try to find another one. And I don't know who said or report said that they were trying to get Ime Udoka. Ain't no way Ime Udoka get into a coaching job this year or next year. Not as long as the Celtics is got him suspended. That ain't happening. Just saying. He's a good coach, but I don't know what happened between him and Nia Long, but I guess he wasn't satisfied. I don't know, man. You forgot. Ime Udoka used to be an NBA player, so you don't know what he was doing in his personal life. Just saying. uh, but we're gonna pass on to the wrestling news now. I ain't got nothing else. Oh, before we get to wrestling, um, the World Series. The World Series out. I'm a big Bryce Harper fan, so I really rock with Bryce Harper. He's a slugger, but uh, the series tied 2-2. Houston beat Philly 5-0. In a no hitter. I know that's tough for them, man. I know, but um, I would say, damn. But Philly smacked Houston last game. Bryce Harper was just in his bag, man. Come on, Bryce. You ain't gotta be that mean, dog. You ain't gotta be that mean. You ain't gotta be like that. But let's see who gonna take it, man. I'm rooting for my boy Bryce to get his first ring, man. No, I am. I'm rooting for my boy Bryce to get his first ring. That's just me though. But dang, y'all can't let Houston just get y'all like that and y'all don't do nothing about it. Y'all better get y'all face back. Go get hold of Phillies. Phillies, y'all better get them. Y'all better get y'all face back. Houston, y'all let Houston beat y'all like that. I'm instigating, but I'm rooting for the Phillies, man. I'm really rooting for the Phillies, man. For my boy Bryce. I'm a Bryce Harper fan. I rock with some Bryce Harper. I like him. I really do. Him and Vlad Guerrero Jr. Yeah, them sluggers. Them true sluggers, yeah. Those are my top two right now. We ain't gonna go past that. Aaron Judge. I'm a Yankees guy. Bar none. And they got sent home by Houston. But yeah. I had to root for somebody, and Bryce is my boy, so I'm rooting for the Phillies. Now we jumping into the wrestling news. AEW Dynamite was tonight. Quick recap of Dynamite. A very, very I would say we had, I think it was four title matches tonight. So we have four title matches. four title matches. Um I say in the beginning, definitely in the beginning. Um beginning started pretty hot. It was pretty hot. Um Jay Lethal versus Darby Allin. Um Jay Lethal gets the dub against Darby. And we see the return of that damn Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett makes his debut in AEW. That was Jeff Jarrett being Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett being Jeff Jarrett. And I think they're kind of linking up the team up with him and Jay Lethal toward the final match of Ric Flair, which that was very that was scary. Ain't no way in hell Ric Flair need to be still wrestling at the age he in. And everything that he been through. Come on, dog. But I'm glad he's hung them boots up. Cause I can't afford seeing Ric Flair lose his life in the ring. God kept you this far. You don't need to wrestle no more. Don't wrestle no more, Rick. Please. Um, Lee Moriarty versus John Moxley. You knew John Moxley wasn't gonna lose. You knew John Moxley was not gonna lose. Gave Lee Moriarty that work, of course. Um, then we move on to the supposed to be in the face to face between Saraya and Dr. Britt Baker. Britt Baker. um, with Renee Paquette kind of being the moderator. Britt Baker, of course, being the heel. She didn't show up. And yeah. So they're anticipating Saraya's eventual return um to full in-ring competition at Full Gear against Britt Baker, which I cannot wait for. Um so on to the next. The Acclaimed came out with their segment. They have their little scissoring celebration, of course. Billy Gunn still selling the attack from Swerve Strickland last week. On the weight, they used some pliers and snapped his hand right in here so he wouldn't scissor. Corny wrestling stuff. And I'm here for it. Um then the Gun Club interrupted. The Gun Club interrupted and was attacked by first W. Morrissey, and then FTR tried to come out to save, to make even amends to things, as they did. And yeah. Oh, it was Billy Gunn's birthday. I don't even know why I just did not. I forgot about that. Like, yeah, that was celebrating his birthday. So yeah, and it came out with the foam fingers, and then FTR came out with for the save, of course, and so they're working on a 8-man tag team match, Swerve, which we're gonna get into that in a little bit. Then it was Chris Jericho versus a former Ring of Honor champion, which turned out to be Colt Boom Boom Cabana. So ain't no more CM Punk, bitch. Ain't no more CM Punk. Ain't no more CM Punk. With Colt Cabana coming back. You knew that yeah. You knew Chris Jericho was not going to lose the Ring of Honor championship. He ain't gonna lose that until a pay-per-view. He's not gonna lose that till a pay-per-view. I don't think it's gonna be there before Dishonor, but yeah. Then after the fact, they attack Colt Cabana, of course, and then Chris Jericho goes after Ian Riccaboni. Oh, poor Ian Riccaboni, but who comes to save the day? The Blackpool Combat Club. The Blackpool Combat Club with Claudio at the helm. So they're gonna eventually get for that rematch for the ROH championship. To have another classic match between them two. So I'm here for it. Then we get to the triple threat All Atlantic Championship match between Orange Cassidy, Ray Phoenix, and Luchasaurus. Very, very good match. Very, very good match. The match being dominated by Luchasaurus, of course, being the dominant big man he was. Until, of course, Jungle Boy comes out to neutralize Luchasaurus and had a nice little takedown. Like, he attacked him with a chair, and then he dived into Luchasaurus till they went off the stage through the table. That was a nice little spot. Nice little spot. And Jack Perry is that dude, man. Jack Perry, he coming into his own. I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Jungle Boy, Jack Perry. Gotta love him, man. You gotta love him. With Luchasaur being neutralized, it came between Ray Phoenix and Orange Cassidy. Match was going good until that damn Pac. Pac comes out, tries to give Ray Phoenix the hammer. Ray Phoenix didn't want the hammer. They have a quick sequence. Pac was about to, Ray Phoenix was about to go for a springboard attack, runs right into an orange punch. Sweet. That was pretty. one of the nicest orange punches I've seen from Orange Cassidy to retain the All Atlantic Championship. Pat comes back out, attacks Orange Cassidy until Shibata comes out with the best friends. Gets rid of, well, Pax moves out the ring, and Shibata face to face with Orange Cassidy. And they said, I think, that Rampage is supposed to have been a dream match for the All Atlantic Championship of their choosing. Orange Cassidy wins, and Shibata and Orange Cassidy is going for the All Atlantic Championship at a Rampage this Friday. So they're trying to boost up Rampage from just being a filler show, which I'm here for. I like it. I like it. I might be into it a little bit. The throwaway match. Just saying, a throwaway match. Marina Shafir versus Jade Cargill for the TBS Championship. Really couldn't focus on a match like that. The only thing we really could focus on was the feud between Jade and Nyla Rose. And Nyla Rose comes out with Vicky Guerrero. They taunt Jade. Really wasn't enough because Jade still won. And then Kiera Hogan was trying to attack Nyla. Nyla got away from her little ass. And that was just a pointless segment, to be honest. Pointless match, pointless segment. I just want to see Jade and Nyla go at it for the TBS Championship. I know it's gonna be a knock, and I know it's gonna be a good match, but they doing all this beating around the bush about it, and Marina Shafir to the situation. It don't make a lick of sense to me. Just saying. Then we get to Swerve Strickland and Rick Ross. Oh, the boss. In a segment. They're doing a little toast and everything like that. With Tony Schiavone. And then Keith Lee appears and basically questions Swerve and his questionable tactics and his heel-like persona and stuff like that. Of course, it was like, oh man, you just need to celebrate, man. You know, him and Ross was basically, man, y'all need to celebrate. Just need to celebrate. They announced eight-man tag with the Gun Club against FTR and the Acclaim. And Keith Lee didn't like that at all. So the seeds are being planted for Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland to go their separate ways and to feud. So you already know Keith Lee is not a natural born heel. He is a true baby face, and Swerve is a damn good heel. So I'm definitely ready for that feud. And see, because I mean, Swerve Strickland can put on good matches. Also, can Keith Lee. So I'm here for it. Bring the independent matches that they had to national television. I can't wait to see it. Plus, they two brothers, man. And Keith Lee is one of my favorites. He's not AJ Styles. We're gonna leave it there. He's not AJ Styles. AJ Styles is still my guy. But Keith Lee, I love me some Keith Lee, man. I love Keith Lee. And I need to see that belt. I need to see that AEW, RH, it don't matter. Title on Keith Lee eventually, man. I'm anticipating it. Main event. Brian Cage versus Samoa Joe. good big man match. I was really digging it. I was really digging it. Samoa Joe, just one of the baddest wrestlers. One of the baddest wrestlers on the planet. He's damn good on the mic. But that in ring ability, that in ring ability, don't nobody do it as good as Samoa Joe. Just saying. Um, he defeats Brian Cage in this match by submission, and then the embassy was gonna come out to even to neutralize Samoa Joe till Warlow came out, and then after he neutralizes the embassy, bam, there go Powerhouse Hobbs. Powerhouse Hobbs trying to go after that TNT championship. So I'm definitely good looking forward to that match because I see that's gonna be a great match. Powerhouse Hobbs against Wardlow. Yeah, I'm here for it. And that was the end of AEW Dynamite. Uh, um, then they did put up the news that AEW did sign Jeff Jarrett, and he will be the new director of business development. So shout out to Jeff Jarrett. I know he's definitely gonna play a vital role to the success of AEW, and I'm definitely down with that. Definitely down with that. Kind of to get some more traction to AEW because WWE and Triple H's movement has been amazing. It's been amazing. It ain't been picture perfect, but it's been amazing at the end of the day, especially he has a lot more hits than misses. Everything is not going to be perfect, but uh, for the high for the big highs, they're huge highs than them drastic lows. So we're gonna see how things go with Jeff Jarrett being part of AEW. Um, but I can't wait for this the AEW World Championship match between Jon Moxley and MJF, which I feel like MJF is his time. It's time for him to get that belt. It's time for MJF to get that belt. He's over. Light Rover, go ahead and give him the belt. Let Jon Moxley go take a break, rest, recover, relax, and come back better than ever. I mean, he's gonna be the guy. He's gonna be that guy. But MJF is the most over right now. So it's good to get him. And the way they're building his character, he's gonna be one of the top baby faces. Um, Especially after what happened last week with the firm attacking MJF. So MJF is definitely looking for revenge from that. WWE news. Uh, I'm not going to get too in depth with Monday Night Raw. I'm just going to give you a few of the high points and of NXT. Um, Monday Night Raw was a pretty decent show. Um, a, a couple of things that kind of raised my eyebrows about, but it is what it is. Um, the the beginning of Raw started with Bianca Belair going against the returning Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross, not Nikki ASH, Nikki Cross. And she held her own. Nikki Cross held her own against Bianca, but Bianca is the champ. She is not losing. She is not losing at all. She is not losing by a long shot. She is not losing. You can kill that. She's not losing. I don't know what's gonna happen between her and Bailey at Crown Jewel, but it's gonna be a good one. Definitely gonna be a good one. Um, After the fact, damage control, doing damage control type things against Bianca. And then the returning Oscar and Alexa Bliss come back to even the odds, and then they say we're challenging you to a WWE Women's Tag Team Championship tonight. Which not tonight, but yeah, you get what I mean. Then we get into the um, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley face to sit down interview where that was kind of supposed to be like split screen interview, but Brock said, "The hell with it, I'm going to the arena. I'm calling Bobby out." Bobby said, "Okay, I'm with the smoke." Bobby went out there and the brawl went on. I cannot wait for this match. I cannot wait for this match. Bobby and Brock, I cannot wait for it. I'm here for it. Give me my money. Take my money. For sure. Take my money. I'm for it. Triple H tries to isolate everybody and stuff like that. And you hear Triple H in the background. If they do it again, the match is off. I said, oh, Triple H, he putting his foot down. He's putting, that match ain't gonna be called off. Come on, Hunter. You done did so much investment to this match. You ain't gonna cancel this match. Come on, dog. You're not. Come on, Triple H. Now. I love you, Triple H, but come on, dog. Come on, dog. Then we get one of the questionable ones that I had about Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins versus Austin Theory. Did we portray Seth Rollins as being a babyface after he was a heel against Mustafa Ali? I did not get on Mustafa Ali or Austin Theory against Mustafa Ali last week. But we really didn't plant the seeds with Mustafa Ali and Austin Theory, so it might be a triple threat match type situation between Theory, Rollins, and Ali. So I don't know what's going on. Austin Theory did defeat Ali last week, and they really didn't do anything with that. They just went straight to the Ali Seth Rollins, post match brawl, and yeah. But then we have Seth Rollins versus Austin Theory in a great match. It was a great match. But did we portray Seth Rollins as being a babyface? Or is we just gonna make him a tweener character or something? Because Seth Rollins is over. Seth Rollins is definitely over. Now he's trying to portray this heel, but you can hear the crowd just they gonna sing his theme song. Oh, oh, oh. I mean, you're gonna hear it the whole time. You're gonna hear Seth Rollins. You're gonna hear Seth Rollins. Point blank period. You're gonna hear Seth Rollins this whole time. You're gonna hear his theme song. When you hear his theme song, you're going, oh, oh. You hear the crowd, man. He over. He is absolutely over. So, I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I feel like they just need to literally pull the plug and give Seth Rollins that tweener role. Don't give him babyface because You still want to do somewhat dastardly things, but give him a twinner role. I can rock with Seth Rollins being a twinner, where the crowd can be behind him one week and boom the next or whatever, you know. But everybody's gonna sing that theme song. That's just simple as that. It's very catchy. Oh, whoa. I rock with the song. I rock with the theme song. I do. I do. Then um just we're gonna jump right into the main event, which was the women's tag team championship, which questionable decision number 2. Oscar and Alexa Bliss are new tag team champions. Um I don't know about that. I didn't really understand that either. But I don't do the booking. So well, whatever they was trying to do, um, they pulled the plug on Alexa and Oscar winning the tag team championships against Dakota and Io. So uh, yeah, it was kind of a somber ending to Monday Night Raw, even though the sequence between Bianca and Bailey was, they went straight to the table. So I think they're building up I think their match is a last woman standing match, if I'm not mistaken. So it definitely is plugging into the story. So yeah. Um that was Monday Night Raw. Um gotta get on this on oh yeah, Roman Reigns. How can I forget about my tribal chief? I'm sorry. My tribal chief, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Roman Reigns makes an appearance on Monday Night Raw. We definitely got to get on that segment with the Bloodline too. That was very funny. um, Roman Reigns is of course declaring his acknowledge me, and the Miz comes out, says I know how to beat I if anybody knows Jake Paul or Logan Paul, sorry, Jake Paul won is boxing, Logan Paul is wrestling. Okay. I know how to. I know Logan Paul. We can work together. I have a. Um, if you can help me isolate Dexter Loomis, um, I can show you that I can help you isolate Logan Paul, and Roman won't having it. Um, Superman punch out, and then Roman gets in front of the camera and says, "Ain't nobody gonna knock me out." He was just like, and he was like, "I run this thing right here. Ain't nobody gonna knock me out." So they've been talking about this one lucky shot from Logan Paul. Uh, Roman said, "Say again, I am the tribal chief, head of the table. You will not knock me out. Point blank. It's gonna be a 1, 2, 3, and that's it." So I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. I acknowledge you. But it was very funny with the bloodline segment with Sami Zayn. Man, Sami Zayn is just beyond funny. He is beyond funny. He is beyond funny. I cannot I can't say nothing more. Sami Zayn is the funniest superstar besides R-Truth. For real. No lie. Um, man. So it was a segment between it was a match. It had the bloodline. I think it was Sammy and Solo. Excuse me. Sammy and Solo. Not like that. Sammy Solo. Sammy and Solo had a match against the Brawling Brutes. You know that feud is kind of coming to fruition a little bit. So um, we're gonna see what they're gonna do. I think they might work their way up to a match at War Games. I don't know for the Survivor Series. I don't know yet. I don't know. We gonna see. We definitely gonna see. Um, so after the match, after the Bloodline lost to the Brawling Brutes, Roman Reigns, of course, the Bloodline lined up like they badass kids that just said, y'all about to get a whooping. So y'all stand here and wait for me to show up. So they stood there waiting for Roman to pop up. Roman comes up and said, let's discuss the elephant in the room right now. He said, if y'all two want to act like kids, we talking about Sammy and Jey Uso, because Jey Uso and Sami Zayn, they had a little back and forth, which cost them the match against the Brawling Brutes. They say, y'all gonna hash it out, man. Hash it out. Sammy, of course, doing Sammy things. He said, I don't understand why you telling Jey, I don't understand why you don't like me. I've done everything about you. I really like you, man. And you act like I'm doing something wrong or anything like that. Jey says, I don't like you. You not family, you not blood, you ain't doing nothing. I will shed blood for this family. With you, he was just intense. Sammy gets back to the tribal chief says that we need to hash it out. Jey says, I don't give a damn what the tribal chief wants. Roman Reigns said, oh. Crowd said, oh, Roman said, boy, the reaction was just it was so amazing. Like the camera angle, everything like that. Was like, that was funny. And then we got to the funny moment. um, Roman staring down Jey. Sammy gets back on the mic, says, look, Jey didn't mean it. He's going through a whole lot of stuff. He's not feeling very Usi right now. And you know Usi was about to be very catchy right now. So um, Sami Zayn has been able to have every member of the bloodline break character. It was probably the most serious / funniest segment I've seen this year. No lie. Um, but NXT, um, I didn't get into NXT that the Tuesday that I shot. But the match between Ilya Dragunov and JD McDonough was it was very amazing. I like the how they told the story in the ring. And JD McDonough came out with the win, making Ilya Dragunov pass out, the selling of it, the bleeding of the mouth. They did it they did it with perfection. Sure out perfection. So they're writing off Ilya Dragunov for right now to a later time, which they're gonna try to build him up pretty good. I feel like they're really trying to build Ilya Dragunov to be one of these um, resilient good guys that I can get behind. I really like Dragunov's work for sure. Um, but this week, um, I got into a few of the matches. Um, but I do want to get on um Von Wagner is about to go after Braun Breaker for the NXT Championship. The biggest of fears I've had, Von Wagner. I just talked about Von Wagner last week. I don't like his character. I feel like he's very bland. I feel like he's Jack Swagger 2.0, and now he's going after the NXT Championship. Damn. I didn't want to see that. Now I want Braun Breaker to just break Von Wagner in half. Send him packing. I just can't stand him. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. Also, prayers up to R-Truth. He suffered an injury during the match against him and Grayson Waller. I had a brain fart. Him and Grayson Waller. He went for a dive. He went for a dive and I think he hit his head or something like that. And might be, like I say, he might have a concussion. So prayers up to R-Truth. I know R-Truth was in his bag. He been showing up a whole lot more. So shout out to R-Truth, man. Prayers up for a speedy recovery. So that's been the wrestling talk. I did want to get onto the CM Punk talk, but it ain't too much behind that. I did hear about CM Punk. They're working on a buyout for him so he can depart from AEW. So yeah, everything was all good a week ago. And now CM Punk is enemy number one on the AEW list. So it was a feel good moment when he came back last year, but now for all this drama that's going on right now, it's probably best off if these two go this if CM Punk and AEW go their separate ways, because it's not going to get no better. It's not. So that's going to be the wrestling news. But this was episode. I just wanted to jump on and show my face. I hope y'all really enjoyed this. Shout out to every last one of y'all that has been rocking with me. I'm gonna say it over and over and over till my head explodes. I appreciate every last one of y'all. From friends to family to co-workers to anybody. If you're showing support, shout out to y'all. I definitely appreciate it. Um, with this podcast, man, I wanna see where this can get to. I wanna see if my face can be on somebody else's platform or something like that. Like we're doing it already. We did it already with me appearing on another podcast, which me and the boys from the guys from the bootleg podcast, we are up to something else. I talked to Jap. Jap is you know, they just did a shout out to them. They just did a little mini film. It was pretty funny. It was a pretty funny video. I really rock with that. So shout out to the bootleg podcast. But it's definitely more ideas, more plans in the works. Shout out to them. Shout out to the other podcasts and the other local artists that is trying to put out some good content for us people out here. Um Especially for this city, especially for this part of North Carolina that a lot of people don't really see the positivity, the good people out here. So Shout out to my city. But that's going to be the end of the podcast. I hope y'all enjoy this. Follow me on all the platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I'm going to put my TikTok out there and my Facebook. And also, we are at 43 listeners on Spotify. I need 7 more. We're trying to get to 50 listeners on Spotify. So run up them listeners, run up them numbers for the Spotify also. For real. Like, I know y'all want to see my face up here on YouTube, but run them other ones. Check out the previous episodes that y'all didn't catch up with before y'all jumped on here. Catch up the ones on Spotify. They're gonna be here. So with that being said, I hope y'all have definitely enjoyed this. And I am out, y'all. 1.